I'll play the game since it... Mr. Poyo, report!
We're receiving a distress signal. It's on a Federation frequency, but we're receiving it interdimensionally.
Let's hear it.
Aye, sir.
Ensign Monroe. That's Lieutenant Monroe. After I saved the universe, I got a promotion. What are you doing here? Since the rest of my crew are basically idiots, I went off on my own to try to find the other forges that the one Vorsoth had warned me about. I have destroyed many of them, but the last one I was on had a boss Vorsoth on it. I ran out of ammo before I could finish the job. How did you get here? All we received was a distress signal. The forge I was on was experimenting with interdimensional portals to this universe. Utilizing multimodal reflection sorting, I was able to piggyback a transporter beam onto the distress signal. Let's get you back to your ship so you can...
Captain, something else is coming in from the other dimension.
What? What? My god, it's the Vorsoth! And it's very poorly animated! Vorsoth! I am Captain Linkara of the Federation starship... Green Futon! I order you to return to your place of origin, or I will be forced to use deadly force upon you!
Foolish insect. We are Vorsoth. This puny world and all of its inhabitants shall be harvested so that the glory... What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Please, go on with your little story.
The Vorsoth shall ravage this world and
Sorry, my finger slipped. Say, you wouldn't happen to know if you're vulnerable to a frequency of 0.17 gigarenz or 0.16, would you? No? Okay, we'll just try both. Monroe, take a phaser and blast it to hell! Setting phaser to frag. Good job, Monroe. We need to get you back to the forge so you can... The hell was that? Anyway, Monroe, it's best we get you back to the forge so you can kick its ass. Will do. I've been looking into the Vorsoth as well. I've actually discovered who it was that created them. Oh? Yeah. Ever hear of someone named Lord Vice? It rings a bell. Your forces have done an excellent job in repairing me. But did they really need to put me back in this form?
I am not without a sense of irony. After we've completed the full upgrades to your new body, it is only fitting that this world's champion be destroyed by his own image.
What makes you think that that is what I'll do with it?
Really? Is there something else you'd like to do with your new body?
My goal remains the same. His destruction.
And the return to your universe.
Indeed. When I left, we were at a stalemate of magic versus technology. It would be interesting to see what has happened in my absence.
And in return for your assistance in crushing Linkara, I will spare your universe my wrath.
Agreed. But why the subterfuge? Why not an all-out attack?
My resources are limited at this moment. Better to conquer slowly, destroy him and his allies one at a time, so that when the time comes, I can move in unimpeded. In addition, I do not wish to alert the entity that I have founded again. I must be subtle.
If you were going for subtle, then the Vorsoth was the wrong approach. To be truly subtle, we must destroy him psychologically. And what better instrument of such an attack than with something he feels he understands? Magic. And in fact, I know a way to do both. Previously on Atop the Fourth Wall. Let's dig into Action Comics number 592.
And then, after I've killed Banzai, I will be the only Frenchman on the site.
Previously on Manimal, the day was saved when Dr. Jonathan Chase turned himself into a bull to fight off the dastardly karate experts in the China shop.
Yankee J, you're in my mind. I ain't in your mind. I'm your brother.
But somewhere in the transformation, a rope was tied around Manimal's junk. And on this episode, Manimal returns to the scene of the crime to find out just who tied that rope around Manimal's parts. Mostly, though, he just turns into a shark and chases down Dennis Quaid.
For the last time, Cinema Snob, it's Animal Man, not Manimal!
But wait, if you're really me, then that means that the sword's not really in your hand. It's in mine. What, you trying to do a fight club on me or something? I still got the sword. Now shut up. Yes, sir.
With Banzai and Sad Panda out of the picture, I will be the only Frenchman on the site. Oh, oui, Monsieur Coquette. Bonjour.
You'd better watch out, Linkara, because I'm coming for you next.
Don't mess with me, sweetheart.
Huh. I wonder if I should have warned my former self about the gun. It's only my sanity.
Do you ever feel, not fresh?
Damn it, Tom Servo! If I've explained this once, I've explained it 1,000 times! We only do previously on segments on two-parters!
I can't let you live, Linkara. You've seen what I look like! No one can know that all this time I've secretly been...
Poyo, dispatch a subspace message to Admiral Hansen. We have engaged the Borg. And now, the conclusion. Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall's 100th episode! What's that? You don't care about that and want to know what's up with the wall? Well, I got to thinking the other day. Evil beings seem to keep finding out where I am, and frankly I'm tired of fighting villains or having my comics come alive and try to kill me. It's become something of a problem at my old place, kind of like if I had roaches, except the roaches wanted to take over the universe or were attached to strings. Come to think of it, in 100 episodes we've been through a lot together, haven't we?
Why doesn't it work? I am a man!
Ow! Spoonie, great, you're alive again! Okay, we need to go back there.
I'll kill you to death.
Excuse me, have you seen a little girl about yay high black hair?
You're going down!
You magnificent bastard, I read your book!
I'm not in your fucking way! Ugh! Jesus Christ, I think I just broke my foot in your ass!
I am a man!
Dwarfing time!
I'm about to rage! I'm about to rage!
It's magic. I don't have to explain it. Yeah, I can't think of anything specifically either. Still good times. Oh, and if anybody else tries to go into my old place, I left them a little surprise.
Now that Linkara's left his old place, I'm taking over.
Self-destruct sequence activated. Self-destruct.
Crap, not again.
8, 7.
So yeah, I'm still adjusting to the new location, and, well, I'm also still moving in.
Okay, I got another box of toys, but seriously, why do you have so many Power Ranger toys?
I can quit whenever I want. Get back to work.
Fine. Addict.
So I guess you're all wondering what the 100th episode is going to be. Well, the people demanded it, and so I've agreed to do a Sonic comic. Will I do more sometime in the next 100 episodes? Well, hopefully not, but then again I hear there's a Sonic and Image Comics crossover, so, you know, I'll be trying to hang myself from the new ceiling soon enough. Until then, I scoured the donations people had sent me for something appropriately awful and idiotic for this occasion. So let's dig into my 100th review with Sonic Live #1. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a quiet little town with her mother and father. She was a happy child, and she loved her mother and father just as all little children do. She knew of some of the more unpleasant aspects of the world, but she didn't care, for she loved her mother and father, and they loved her back. At least, that's what she thought. For you see, her parents did not love her because she was their daughter. They loved her because of what they planned to do with her. They worshipped a great and powerful god, and they loved their god more than their daughter. And yes, I know this has nothing to do with the comic. I'm trying to put off talking about this thing as long as I can.
Oh yeah, you never go off on wild tangents on your show.
Oh, whatever. Ugh, insert your own Twilight joke here. What, you ain't even gonna try, kid? I could, but what'd be the point? It's just getting old now. Who names their dog Bear? Oh, hi, doggy. The hell? And can you believe that there are 3 more issues to go?
Well, you picked them out.
Really is his own fault. Would you people put a sock in it?
I heard screaming. Are you okay?
I would if people would stop interrupting me!
What people?
Them!
Linkara, you've been alone in here all day.
Where?
Nobody knows this. Go by.
When the little girl became 13 years old, her parents revealed to her why she had been born. While other sects of their church wished to give birth to their god, or simply live peaceful lives in a pact with God, the sect that the little girl's parents belonged to had other goals. They did not believe that God should be on this wretched earth. At least, not until the unbelievers could be purged. And so they told their daughter that loved them very much that her entire purpose in life was to be drained of her essence, so that they could forge a weapon that would smite whomever or whatever they so desired, to cleanse the world of those that did not believe, to usher in their paradise. And they tormented their daughter that loved them, brought about pain and suffering to her, so that she had no strength left save for her will and her mind. All through it they laughed and were gleeful, even when the daughter wept and sobbed from what they did to her. They said the same thing over and over. Feel the love of God! Feel your ascension into His glory! May the love of God guide you! Finally, they began to drain her blood, the liquid essence of her will, so that the ritual for the weapon could be completed. I am not insane. Talking to people that aren't there is a pretty good sign of insanity. Someone is trying to trick me, trying to make me think I'm insane. Paranoia is another sign of insanity. I am not listening to you. You are not there. Of course I'm not. Delusions. See where I'm going with all of this? I am going to proceed with the review. It will get my mind off of this. You know, you really should kill Pollo. Shut up. He could grow up to be me, after all. Oops. There's that paranoia again. Shut up! Kill him, just like you killed her. Ah! Ah! So, anyway, Silent Hill, Dead Alive. Dude, what does magic have to do with anything? Ah! The hell was that? Like that could ever happen. Okay, what the hell?
What's up, you fucking murderous waste of trash?
Okay, this isn't happening. You're not really there. I know you're not really there.
No, of course not. Why would I be in the same room with a murderous piece of shit like you?
Bat credit card.
Okay, that was just immature.
A bat credit card, I'll tell you! I'll tell you all! Tune in next week for the finale. What's doing that? Of course. I know what's causing this. It's Silent Hill. It's coming for me again. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. It pays to be prepared. It was then that the daughter stopped loving her parents. She realized that they had never loved her, had never seen her as anything else other than the means to their goals. And she grew very angry and hateful. But she did as her parents had wanted, lost everything that she was so that they could have their weapon and kill for their god. The daughter poured all of her rage, all of her hate, all of everything that was mad that her love had held back into that weapon. Every unchecked drop of emotion was placed into the instrument. It seemed as if she had put her very soul into it. And when the parents tried to pick up the weapon, to use it in their righteous cause, the weapon burned them, burned their minds, and burned their souls. It plunged their psyches into nightmares too horrible for them to comprehend, giving reprieve only so it could be snatched up and the haunting of their very being could continue. But before the parents received their final suffering, they asked the weapon why. Why would it do this to them? They loved their god and had even sacrificed the life of their own daughter for it. And the weapon replied, "Because you were my god, and all I have done is follow your teachings of love." And with those words etched into their last thoughts, the parents descended into madness and death, the weapon laughing in loving devotion. Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where... Oh, not again. Yeah, it's been kind of a trying time these last few weeks, what with me seeing things that aren't there. Ow! And that... And the near-constant sirens! And just to really piss me off, I've had to endure something far worse than all of this junk. Silent Hill, Dead Alive! So now all that's left is to see how the real main character, the dog that Ken brought with him, will overcome these obstacles of idiots put before him. Let's dig into Slice of Ham number... Yes, can I help you? You have no honor. Okay. Dang it, if you're not gonna kill Christabella, then stop teasing us with it, comic. Yeah, you'd know all about killing little girls, wouldn't you? I'm not talking to you! Silent Hill deserved better than this. I am instructing all of my fans to go out and read Silent Hill Sinner's Reward. Hey, it's not perfect, but it's got my seal of approval on it, which is more that can be said for this. Yes. Honestly, you can always just shoot them. What is going on? Why do I keep seeing these things?
Blinded by sorrow and guilt, I'd say.
It's his own damn fault, murdering bastard. I have had enough of this. Would you people just... I did what I had... What am I talking about? I didn't do anything! Whatever you are, whatever is doing this, I deny you! Seriously? A demon nurse? Come on! I haven't even been in a hospital for years! Ah! Ah! What's going on? What's wrong with my magic gun? The problem is that it exists at all, you sick freak. Those who are dead are not dead, they're just living in my head. And since I fell for that spell, I've been living there as well. Beneath the seas, beside the flame, off the coast where the lost beast came, to bring the world misery and shame, a piece of the world is missing. She didn't get to heaven, not even close. I didn't get to heaven. It hurts every time I don't go to heaven. They didn't love me. My God. What did I do? You were 13 years old when you were killed. You were sacrificed to build a weapon that their church could use against their enemies. This weapon. Your own parents tortured you and killed you. I'm so sorry. You think I'm... Oh my God. Am I? The memories, the visions, the judgments. It was me. that I did. I did that to my own daughter? What kind of monster am I? I can never make it right. I'm so sorry.
No. Partner. Friend.
Ah! Well, that was thoroughly irritating. Not going there again. Oh, no, you don't. You've played that card and it isn't working anymore. See, I'm not some pretty boy with marital problems. I don't have some confused psyche or unresolved parental issues. You're not dealing with a Silent Hill protagonist here. Time and again, someone got it into their head that they could defeat me. Time and again, they beat me down, they knocked me out, and they tried to make me give up. You come at me with insecurity, self-doubt, and angst? You try to make me doubt who I am? I am the man who defeated Pyramid Head. I am the man who conquered Countdown. I am the man who fought off the Borsov and destroyed Mechakara. I am the liberator of Kikassia. I am a Starfleet captain. I am a Power Ranger. I'm that guy with the hat. I am Linkara. Who the hell are you? Ah, but I think I do know who you are. The thing is, whatever you are, you're not that little girl. You're all the pain and rage and betrayal, every dark thought she never had until her parents broke her heart. You want revenge for what happened to you. Except, you can't. Because you already got it. The people who killed that girl, the people responsible for bringing about such rage and hate are all dead. You killed them already. And that's the problem. That girl, she poured her soul into this thing. And she's gotten over it. She doesn't need you anymore. They're all dead. She has no one to hate. And if there's no one left to hate, there's no need for you, is there? You needed me to be the one to hate. But I don't think she hates me at all. I think we're partners. I'm sorry, I really am. But you need to go away now. Oh, come on now, again with the nurses? Oh, that is just cheating! Well, fine then. I've been wanting to try this anyway. Sama! Okay, if that's how you want to play it. Pyramid Head, I choose you!
So what does it all mean?
Who can say? All I know, all I hope, is that whoever she was, she's at peace now.
Well, I guess that's all we could hope for, right? So what's the deal with the book?
Not a clue. I thought it was just another part of the other world, but it was still around after it had faded away. I'll have to take a closer look at it when we get a chance.
Was there anything else still around?
Yeah. I had Poyo examine the area afterwards. He detected an energy trace still lingering around. Something we've seen before. And there was something else.
That's a shade dagger. Which means...
Yeah. Vice. We had him! We had him! He held the weapon up to his own head. He was ready to pull the trigger. He pulled the trigger! How could this have happened?
You underestimated him once again, and you toyed with forces you do not fully comprehend. Still, I have acquired useful tactical information about his weapons.
The psychological attack can work. We must try again.
No, his will and resolve are too strong now. The attack must now be through brute strength. Your upgrade will be completed, and fortunately, I have acquired just the scientist to perform those upgrades.
Now then, here's where things get really interesting.